Yet. I'm just gonna wait until what I'm watching starts. What's the time? Yeah. Did I mess up with
We're
time or
live,
something?
but I don't
Yeah,
see
we're
anything.
live. It says the stream's going.
But I don't see the video.
Yeah. I don't get the... here we go. Yep, it's working. It's working. You gotta refresh your page.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, refresh.
Oh, I did? I don't see anything.
Well, I'm in it now. Yeah, I can see, so...
Then I guess...
Technical difficulties. But yeah, it's live. What you gotta do is just refresh on like our channel or something. And it should be updated now. Yeah.
Maybe to you.
Well, are you in like a different account?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm not using our channel account, so.
Yeah,
it's live.
Anything, but whatever.
It's live. Right? Trust me, it's live because there's like the big live button, and I'm watching it right now. There's 2 viewers, myself and probably the stream itself going on my computer. Oh well. All right.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
I'll go.
All right. Episode 3. There.
Okay, I got it.
You got it?
Weebs is where we have watched. Today we are talking about K-On! I'm Emma, a slice of life weeb that loves K-On!
Okay.
Yeah, now it's your turn.
Wait, no, I thought it was Brooke's turn. Wait. I'm so mad at this. Yeah.
Okay, so hi, my name is Brooke, and I am we haven't classified what type of weeb I am, but I like a lot of action anime, and then I'm just a mix of different types of anime.
You watch whatever's good. Yeah. Well, I'm Colin. As you know, I am the degenerate isekai trash-loving weeb, you know? But recently this week, I have finally listened to Emma's annoying pleads for watching K-On!
It's not annoying. I mean,
No,
I've only been bugging you for like a year.
It's only been about like ever since you started watching anime, but because yeah, we're all newer. But although I got 60 anime under my belt, I know, not much, but it's still a good amount. Anyway, so yeah, I finally started watching it. I finished season 1, and I am 6 episodes into season 2. And I just have to say, my first impressions of the show are that not enough people watch this, honestly, okay?
Yeah.
I think, no joke, I think this is like a perfect show, okay? Currently, I have it ranked as my, I believe, number 3, okay? Number 3 anime of all time. And that is very hard to reach. The only 2 anime above it are the amazing masterpiece that's perfect in every way, Re:Zero, the ultimate amalgamation of just full hype and awesome, which is Mob Psycho. And those are the only 2 anime I have rated above K-On!
I'm flipping excited.
And I am only halfway done. I am only halfway done with the series, and it's already up there. So
you're gonna cry at the end. Instantly. You're gonna cry.
I hope I do. Okay, if I don't, I'll be disappointed. Okay, and then it'll go under. If it can't make me cry at the end, it'll go under Anohana. Okay, but right now, with what I've been given, it is perfect. Okay. I just gotta say.
It's a good anime, I'll tell you that.
It's so good. Like, all right, first off, the art style is so much fun. It's like a simplistic yet, like, it's just so nice to look at, okay? It's just so nice. It's just, so you sit down, okay, and you turn on the TV. You watch this on a TV, okay? You need a big screen. and you're watching, and it's just like, I like this.
Yeah.
I like this, and that's all. That's all you can think about, and then it's just so good. So, what we're gonna do this episode is that we're gonna talk about it, and we'll start from the beginning. I myself have began to watch it, but we have a master of K-On! With us. Her name is
You call
Emma.
me a master? Oh
And
my god.
she knows everything there is to know about the show, apparently.
No, I don't.
So-
No, I don't.
No. She knows every important thing about the show that needs to be known.
I don't even know the voice actors' names.
Is that an
Do I have to
important
know
part
that?
now? No, you don't. We're talking about the show, not what it takes to make the
Okay.
show. Because,
Okay.
hey, if anybody asks about anything, about us knowing anything outside of what happens in the anime, no, we know nothing, okay? The only other thing that we know other than, like, what happens in the anime is probably what happens in movies of the anime we watch.
Yeah.
Nothing that happens backstage, the people that make it, none of that. We live under rocks, and also we're really bad with names. So,
Yeah, I've gone through
Yeah.
like 3 K-On! Movies just to find one that would work in our region.
wait, there's more than one K-On! Movie?
No, we had to buy 3 separate K-On! Movies because they had like European.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. You told me you
Yeah.
played it, and it had this error. It's like, oh.
Oh yeah, and then it took us a while. It took me like 2 months after Christmas just to get a K-On! Movie that works.
Oh, man. But, yeah, you're, like, a super passionate fan, it seems like, right? I mean, I don't know about that. Well, what's it ranked for you? Like, I thought it was number 1 for you.
It is number 1 for me.
So there must be reasons for that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I overall enjoy the anime, and my dad, he's learned some Japanese from it, and it's kind of like a big thing now. Because we were
Konnichiwa.
No, he was saying Danta-chan!
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Yeah, and we were camping, and then we just, out of nowhere, say Danta-chan!
Da-da-da.
Passport! And we're like, okay.
God. Oh, man,
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's awesome. It
Just
definitely
cooking.
is an anime that,
Mhm.
like, it's perfect for, like, if your parents walk in, it's perfect, you know, nothing goes on. It's just amazing.
Is a scene or two where it's like, okay, but
There's no scene that you're like, I hope nobody walks in on.
because it's just normal.
It's literally just like nice, you know. It's
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
it's just nice. But yeah, so
You haven't got to the Romeo and Juliet part yet.
no, I have
no.
not. No, I have not. Like I
Yeah.
said, I've watched all of season 1. And I'm only on episode 6 of season 2. And that's when I realized, wait, why does season 2 have like 28 episodes? It's like,
Yeah.
like the first season has like 12,
Like
and then you got
14.
2 bonus episodes, it says, you know? So that's like 14 episodes. And then season 2, I'm like, okay, I'm at episode 6. Okay, this was yesterday. I'm at episode 6. And I'm like, how much longer do I have of this? And I look, because I'm like, I'm already 6 episodes in. That's like halfway done of season 2, and that's the last season. So, and nothing's coming to a close yet. And then it's like, oh, wait a minute. I'm only a fourth done with season 2. And then there's
Yeah.
a movie that happens after that. I'm like, oh my God, wait a minute.
Yeah, the movie's pretty good. I mean, like, I was waiting for the movie. I waited so much. Like, I got to the point where I was like, I can't wait for Christmas anymore. I'm going to watch it on Netflix. So I watched it. I was like, oh my gosh. I started crying at the end. And my mom was like, what's your problem? I'm like,
You wouldn't understand,
Oh.
Mom.
yeah, K-On! Is completely to an end now. I have nothing to look forward
So-
to.
So after the movie, because that's the last thing that happens within the like what's shown, that it does
Yeah.
come to like a full closure. It's not like it could come back. It's completely over.
I mean, their life like going to college is still a possibility. Like, that we could see that, but it's like it's completely over. They're out of high school. Nothing else is gonna happen because the whole show is just based on their high school lives.
Yeah.
So now they're graduated, so there's nothing to be seen besides predicting what could happen.
I see. So yeah, it is 10 and the graduation is in the movie then, right?
The graduation is in the end of season 2.
Okay. Ooh, I gotta
And
get ready for that.
the movie is
Yeah,
just
I
like
saw that
a
part.
trip. It's just like a graduation trip that they take,
Mm.
For the Light Music Club.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they went to the beach every year.
Yeah, and Moogie has like a different summer house every time. It just gets bigger and bigger.
They're like, she's like,
I'm sorry
okay
I couldn't
with
get
you?"
this amazing house that I really wanted. And then it's like this huge mansion on a beach. And they're like, I think it's okay. This is just fine. Don't worry. I think
And then they
we'll
have
make
like a
do.
humongous practice room, and they're like, "What the flip?"
Yeah. It's just like, wow, look at this. This garage just has all these amps just lying around. Okay. Sounds good to me.
Whoa, yeah. And Mio, she just wants to play, but everyone wants to go outside and play at the beach.
Well, then Asuza is all like, play!
Sunburn.
Play now! I don't want to be having fun. I want to play. Or my bad,
Yeah.
Asunyan, but
Yeah.
my bad. I mispronounced her name. Come on.
Hold on, we gotta get to something really important. Who do you think is best, girl?
Well, I mean, it's an obvious answer to that, okay? Like, if you disagree, you're just wrong, right? My opinion is set in stone. And whoever disagrees with me is just wrong. So, while I'm watching, I'm not 100% done. But while I'm watching, I'm thinking, okay, so you got Mio, she's pretty cool, pretty chill. And you got Moogie, and she's pretty awesome too. And we just skip over Yui because we go straight to Ritsu. All right, and
Yeah.
Ritsu is just a chill, awesome person. Okay, she's just super cool and really probably best girl without a doubt in the whole series. So
Really?
yep.
Oh my
yep,
god.
Yep.
No. Is it bad that I ship Ritsu and Mio?
No.
Okay, good. Good.
I don't
Good.
think so. Hey man, if you're toxic about it, I'm gonna kick your ass. But no. No.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. No. You haven't seen episode 9 of. Okay. Have you seen Yui's grandma?
Have I seen Yui? No, I have not yet. I haven't seen any family member of Yui except Ui, and that's it.
Oh my gosh! But seriously, spoiler, in the movie you get to see Yui's parents.
Let me guess, they're exactly like her.
No, they're like, "Bye, honey. Be safe on the airplane," and then they're like, "She's gone."
Oh man, I feel so bad for Ui though. Oh my god, because Yui is such a pain in the ass. She is so. I mean, it would be so much fun to like know someone like that. That'd be so fun. Just someone so absent-minded and just doesn't pay attention to anything, and forgets the next thing you tell her. It's just like it would be annoying, but it would be so much fun to know that person. But it would be a pain in the butt to be related to that person.
No.
Oh man.
Especially like siblings. They're like, oh my god.
Oh, so funny when the first time you see Ui, it's like before she says like Nichan, okay, like little sister, right? Before she says anything to her, I'm like, oh, so she has an older sister. Oh wait, that's her younger sister. Because I was expecting like, oh yeah, she's probably like a senior or something. No, okay, never mind. Nope. There we go. Nope, it's her younger sister, and yeah, so.
You're like, oh.
Poor girl.
Yeah.
Poor thing. But man, that'd be man. I wish I could cook like that though. Have you seen all the dishes she makes? Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, they look so good. It's like, oh my gosh, I want to be there.
Anime food in general, but man, it's just so funny though. It's like I knew we had 3 people coming to the sleepover, so I made all this and like the whole table is just filled with all this super like delicately made eloquent food. It's just like beautiful. It's like yeah, I didn't know how much to make, and everyone else is like, what?
Are you guys sure you're related?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, wait. And Yui's just like rolling on the floor somewhere across the room, but it's like, huh. Well, if I know where all the good genes went.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I wonder what happened to Yui. Like,
She got
what?
dropped as a baby too many times.
Times, yeah.
Too many times. Oh, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
So,
totally got to finish this week.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think about their teacher, Swako?
I don't like her.
Yeah.
I don't like Sawa-chan or whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Their
Sawa-chan,
teacher's so
that's what they call her.
weird.
I don't like her. It makes me uncomfortable, especially when she goes after Mio, too. I'm like, a teacher should not be doing this. This is wrong on so many levels.
Yeah, she makes their clothes. They're in a maid outfit. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but, I mean, especially in the Christmas party or New Year's party, when she chases
Yeah.
Mio around, it's like undressed. I'm like, huh? What? This is not
What?
good. And then who was it? It was like I think it was Nautica who opens the door.
Yeah.
The teacher's
She's
just
like,
like
"Oh,
on
wrong
top
house."
of her. It's like, interesting.
She slams the door. She's like, okay, wrong house.
Wrong house. Oh man, I don't like the teacher. Honestly,
She's
I think
so weird.
yeah, she fits the show. Okay, yeah, but also at the same time, you don't really need her, right?
I mean,
Oh man.
I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. Have you gotten to the point where she's their actual teacher for homeroom?
Yeah.
Or for like
Yeah, she's
okay.
their homeroom teacher, and they drive her nuts, and then they go on a field trip, and they're even worse on the field trip.
Yeah, and then they decide to go into the woods to do like a test of courage or whatever it is. And then Mio is scared to death, but then they see some weird person that isn't Ritsu or Yui
Yeah, and
hiding.
it's the teacher. I was like, wait,
What?
she followed them out to. This wasn't a field trip. This was the vacation. This is when they go to the vacation house. Yeah. And it was just funny because, like, I saw that. I was like, wait, why'd she follow them? That's weird. And then it cuts to Ritsu, like, with a fishing pole, like, darn, nobody came. It's, like, so disappointed. And she's just sitting there, like, oh, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Like,
yeah.
She's like, oh, why didn't you invite me?
She's so weird. Like, she's a teacher, too. That's so weird. Why would anybody invite their teacher to do anything? You know? It's like...
Yeah, I don't think you see her much in the movie. I think you see her like a couple times or at all. But
I don't like
yeah.
her. I don't like her.
You get to listen to some English in the movie. They speak
get to
some English.
Listen to some English.
Yeah, because they go to London and
London.
they speak English there. And then you get to listen to Mio and the others speak English because they're learning
today?
it. Yeah, how are you today?
Where is the bathroom?
And then they went to the airport and they were like at London. And the dude was like, are you older than 16? And then Azuna was like, yes, I am. I'm like, oh.
Wait, how?
Okay.
In the movie, how old are they?
Okay, so they're the 4 main characters, Mio, Ritsu, Yui, and Mugi. They are 18 because they're graduating. And then, Azuna, she's probably like 17 at best. I can look this up.
Because she's only a year younger than them. Because when they were sophomores, or wait, doesn't Japanese school work differently though?
Yeah, they do 3
Yeah, they
years
do
in
3
high
years.
school.
Yeah.
So she's 15 from first appearance. She's 15 to the last appearance, which is 17.
Yeah, so she's above 16.
Holy cow! She was born in 1992. What?
Wait.
Okay.
Well.
What? I mean, this is
Wait,
old.
when was wasn't the series based on the book first, right?
Yeah, this is from the
yeah,
manga.
there was the manga, and then there was the anime. So the manga had to be made before the anime, and the anime was made at 2010, I believe. So
The anime?
Yeah, the anime is 2010.
I thought it was 2012.
No. Well, I'm watching it on Netflix, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah,
It
it
was
says
2010.
2010 on Netflix. Yeah. Interesting. Hey, we got somebody in the chat. Salty Pretzel, what's up? Yeah.
Oh, that's Maddie.
I see. So, yeah. K-On! It's like, I love the show. Okay, it was. I had a smile on my face the entire time watching the show. Like, no joke. And what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that smile's gonna go away. Like the last episode, it's gonna
someone gets
disappear.
sick. Yeah, they get sick.
Well, a lot of people get. Wait. I know Ritsu gets sick, and then Mio goes to Ritsu's house, and Ritsu's
Yui
all
gets
like,
sick.
"I wasn't sick at all." Oh wait, no, I was sick. And then Yui does like the exact same thing. I think before though.
Oh yeah, and then Ui, she like changes into Yui.
Oh yeah. It was so funny because I was like, wait. Something's up. At first I fell for it like 100%, you know? I'm like,
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Wait, why is she better all of a sudden? And then I'm like, wait a minute.
And they're like, you're Yui. You're not Yui.
She's like, you found me out. I gotta get
she's
out.
like, yeah, and then Yui, she's sick, but she's gonna miss that like concert, so she's like, I need to run.
Yeah. Well, so I forget, like, she got better and ran. She got better. She tried to go, but then she leaves her guitar, right?
Yeah, and then she has to run and
get that. So she has to run and get that, run back, and the teacher's playing for her spot. And yeah, that's fun. I like the running like montage they do for Yui whenever she runs like from her house to the school.
And then the first day of school, she gets distracted.
By like
but then
everything.
Whenever she's running, like it's the same scene from whenever the first episode. Yeah, no. Like she was running, but it was the exact same setup. So she was running, but she was ignoring all the things that she was looking at on the first day of school, like that cat she pet.
Well, yeah, but she remembers it, and it flashes like, oh, whoa. I pet the cat. I stopped over there and looked at that thing. Whoa.
But then she ran past it, and we're like, whoa.
I've matured in a season of anime.
Yeah, but then you look at the movie and you're like, nope.
Well, Yui's Yui, though. Okay. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'll say.
In the movie, Mugi is so weird. She's like, oh no, I didn't bring my keyboard. And then she goes over to the Englishman. She's like, you guys need to go get me a keyboard.
I need a keyboard. Give me
and then they
keyboard.
go over and set her up a keyboard, and she's like, okay, that's better. But then the group was like, oh, she's gonna go tell the Englishman that we weren't here to play for them. And she comes back and she's like, okay, we're set to play now. And they were like, what the flip? We are supposed to play here. Maybe if we play here, we'll get free sushi. Nope.
Nope, that's not how that works.
Yeah, and then Ui, she packed a bunch of instant ramen and stuff because she knew something was gonna happen.
Ramen.
And then Yui unpacks and they're like, oh my gosh, thank God Ui packed a bunch of food for us because they didn't eat anything.
Sustenance. Oh, speaking of instant ramen, though. So, during the quarantine, I thought to myself, yo, what if I just got a bunch of ramen now, okay? Because I haven't had it in so long. So I got some of the perfection of top ramen. Oh my God, it's so good. And
Yeah.
all you haters out there that say beef is better than chicken, you are so freaking wrong.
Yeah.
Chicken is the
Chicken
best.
is so
It's
much
so
better.
good.
Chicken
Beef
is
is good. Okay,
amazing.
the beef one is good, and don't even get me started on the other ones. They all suck, except the beef is pretty good, but the chicken,
Chicken, oh my
oh,
gosh.
so
Yes.
good. I've got it down to like a science on how to prepare it, and every time it's like
Oh, yes.
perfect, man. It's
Yeah,
so good.
I let it sit for 5 minutes after I put it in the microwave and mix
Whoa,
it up
whoa,
with
whoa, whoa!
the.
No! What you do? See, this is what you do. All right. So you get the block of ramen. Okay, you throw that in a bowl,
Yeah.
right? All right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what you
Don't you
do?
kringle it
Well, what
to
I
fit in
do,
the
I got
bowl?
like these flat bowls. Okay, it's like I got like these brown flat bowls. Okay, so it's not like a
Okay.
rounded side. It's literally like flat. It's like a cylinder. Okay. And they're pretty low. They're not really deep. But anyway, I put that in and I like smush it down. Okay. So whatever breaks, breaks. But it's still like the block. Okay. But that's the
Yeah.
important part of making the ramen because after you got that block of ramen, right? You get the water and you make sure that it's like soaking in there and you throw it in the microwave for a minute and a half at full 100% power, okay? At a minute and a half. Right after that, that's when you got like this soggy like block of ramen. So you take your fork and before you do anything, you got to like dump out the water cuz I like fill it all the way up so it like covers everything. And I don't like my ramen very watery at all, so I dump like almost all of it out until there's just a little bit at the bottom. And you got to get your fork and you just like you got to like stab it and like lift it up and let gravity do the work and it just like pulls apart all the noodles. So you get like these super long noodles, which makes it more enjoyable. Instead of having it like all crunched up, so it's like cereal almost. You got these super long noodles and it's like perfect ramen. Then that's when you mix in the seasoning and perfect. That's how you should
That
make ramen, right?
sounds good.
See? There we go. Do you do it differently?
I break it so it's in fours, and then I put water in it like halfway, so then like most of it is underwater, and then or floating, I should say. Put it in for 3 minutes. Let it sit for 5. No, I stir it up. Put the packet in. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then boom, voila! It's all sucked up, and there's like the noodles are all like good, and it has a bunch of flavoring, and then you just like eat it all in like a minute.
Brooke, do you have like a different way to make any ramen or nah? You just do it.
Eh.
Or do you just eat the block raw?
Oh my god!
Come on, guys, I'm smarter than all of y'all. Oh god.
I've done that. It's
You've transcended all of humanity. You eat raw ramen blocks.
like I used to I tried it like once or twice, and it wasn't
It's
bad.
disgusting.
But still, would
I mean,
not
raw
have
ramen ain't that
on the
bad.
daily. Yeah. Basically, how I prepare ramen is just get like a bowl, put the block or whatever of ramen in, fill it up with like halfway with water, put it in the microwave for like 3 minutes,
3 minutes.
and then
Yeah,
3 or
that's
4
what we do.
minutes.
Wow.
Yeah,
I only do a
3
minute and a half on high frequency.
Oh, we don't have like that high setting. It's always just like
Yeah.
constant heat unless you change something.
I see.
Yeah, but then I let it sit there for like 30 or like a minute after like it's done microwaving, and then I take it out, put all the like powder stuff flavor, and then
The nectar
just
of the
like stir it.
gods.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like the really strong smell of the. That's like the.
Bro,
It's like the really
Discord
strong
person.
odor.
Of the packet.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
like
mind
those.
it. I don't mind it. Well, it's funny because it's like super salty, you know, because I put the whole packet in, okay? Put the
Same.
whole
Yeah,
thing,
we
yeah.
do.
But it's like super salty. So I find myself like after I eat the whole thing of ramen, okay? I eat a bowl. I
Really
find myself
dehydrated?
grabbing like a jug of water. I'm just like chugging the whole thing. I can like knock out a whole like quart of water. Like, well, which one's bigger? Which one's the big one? Quart or pint? Whatever. You know, like a huge thing of water. I'm just like,
Gallon.
I can like
Gallon.
yeah, totally. I'm
Gallon.
knocking out a whole gallon of water after one of those. Nah. I just find myself drinking so much water afterwards. But it's so good. Oh my god. I'd die for some
Okay,
ramen.
like I don't like. Do you like if there's any like leftover like juices like after you eat all?
Oh,
like, the
I
noodles
drink
and
it.
No,
stuff?
I can't
Yeah.
drink that. That's too strong for me. I like the
No.
noodles, and I like to let the
I-
noodles soak in the. Because I
Yeah.
don't put too much juice in it, you know? It's just like a little bit on the bottom, just enough to like easily mix all the powder in. But the last few scoops of ramen are always going to be like soaking in that stuff, so it's always like stronger. But I can't like bring myself to like take a chug of that, okay? That's like, oh, uh-uh.
I've so like suck up all the broth and stuff that whenever I'm done
Yeah.
with
That
it,
makes my
there's
throat hurt.
nothing left.
Just hearing that makes my
Yeah.
throat just like, no! Don't do this. Don't do this. Well, one dream of mine, you know, a dream, and I need to reach this dream. It is to find an authentic ramen place, like a ramen shack, you know,
Oh
and
yeah.
my
have
God.
some
Like-
real
Proper ramen.
like proper ramen, you know the scene from Kaguya-sama, or I don't think you guys have seen Love is War, but anyway, there's this
No.
scene where Chika goes into like this ramen shop, okay? She sits down and she orders
And they're
like
like, true.
the jumbo.
She's a true.
Yes, could this be one of my people? But I want what she had, okay? It's this huge bowl. It got like beef, eggs, different like
Oh my god, that sounds so
different
good.
types of like lettuce
Yeah,
and stuff
like-
in it. And it's just this huge bowl of noodles and broth. I'm like, I want
I've-
that. So
I've
bad.
seen enough of Naruto to like want like an actual
We should
bowl
try
of,
to make our own
like
ramen.
Ramen.
Oh
we
well,
should
my
try to make our
uncle,
own.
he's like a huge cook. Okay, he loves cooking,
Yeah.
and that he's actually who I learned how to barbecue from. Okay, I'm a mean barbecuer. If you want to ever have a barbecue, damn, I'm good. But anyway, back to him. I'm bragging about myself. So my uncle Carl, okay, he got so bored with this quarantine stuff. He's like, here, I'm gonna experiment something. So he goes to the store and buys like 8 packs of instant ramen, okay? And this is Nick's dad, you know Nick. So
Yeah.
so Nick's like, so we're just gonna have instant ramen tonight, okay? And his dad's like, no, son, watch this. So he gets this at like noon, okay? And it takes
Yeah.
him 3 hours to prepare this, no joke. So what he did, he took all the instant ramen packets, okay? He took them all apart and he threw away all the like seasoning. He's not using any seasoning. And I'm hearing this, okay? I'm like, okay, what's he gonna do with it then? Like, it's instant ramen. So he just soaks it to get like the noodles separated, okay? And he makes a freaking ramen pot, okay? He makes a whole pot of ramen, and it's like professionally made ramen from instant ramen. I'm like, that guy has way too much time on his hands making instant ramen into this beautiful like work of art, okay? And I'm like, what the heck? This
I
is
would
just
seriously
weird.
pay to eat something like that.
Professional instant ramen. But yeah, he made his own sauce for it. He got like the egg in it. He got like a perfect, like authentic ramen. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
that's
Why
awesome, but
not?
also,
Why?
why? It's just like, that's awesome, but why?
Why do you have that much time on your hands? I mean, quarantine and all, but like, bruh, 3 hours cooking ramen?
Oh my god. Like, but he's like a chef by heart, okay? He spends hours cooking, like, every day. He loves it, but
I mean, that's good.
some
He has something that you
instant
like.
ramen masterpiece, though. Oof. Yeah.
It soaks through your mask so you can eat it. Oh.
It's quarantine friendly. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what goes great with some instant ramen while you're watching some anime?
Hmm.
Well, actually, this goes great with anything and by
Milk.
itself. Just some milk. No, not milk, although it does go well with milk.
Yes.
Pockies.
I
Oh,
don't have
I
those.
Oh,
I have
well, I don't
never
have any
tried those.
anymore. I gotta
Oh,
get some
okay.
more,
So
but
my friend offered me a Pocky at lunch, and usually I don't take other people's food. But then I was like, oh my god, this is a Pocky? Okay, thanks. She's like, whoa, Emma, you took a Pocky? I'm like, you offered it. What do you think? It's a Pocky. Who will deny a Pocky?
this is when Emma started her first steps into the weeb culture.
I have never had
Oh
a
no, this was
Pocky.
like the middle school, bruh.
Man, I
Like-
just love them so much. They're so good. And I'm not saying this as like a joke or being like, oh, Japanese culture, blah blah blah, weeaboo type stuff. No, I'm just saying the Japanese Pocky. Okay, so there's this grocery store near my house. It's called United Provisions, and what it is, it's basically like all these different like, it's usually like Asian food, like different like products from Asia,
Yeah.
like Japan, China, lots of Korean stuff too, lots of Korean food, and it's all really good, honestly. But they have this whole section dedicated to Pockies, okay? And you got like the
Yes.
normal Korean Pocky, you know, most of it's like
Mhm.
Korean or whatnot, and then there's like Japanese Pocky too, and I'm like, huh, okay, I'll get one of each because I want Pockies and they look different, so I'm gonna try them. And they're like totally different things. Like you got like the normal one, okay? The normal one that's from like Korea or something. And it's like the thin cracker and it got some good amount of chocolate on it, you know. It's like the yellowy biscuit looking thing and it looks pretty darn good. But then you got like the Japanese ones and these things are monsters, okay? These things are thick. They don't look all like nice and pretty. They literally look like somebody took like this massive biscuit of like deliciousness, like a graham cracker almost, rolled it up into like a cylinder and just dumped it into like a vat of chocolate and pulled it out afterwards. Okay, these things have so much chocolate on it and they're really thick and they're so much better. I wish all Pockies were just like these thick hunks
I like graham
of,
crackers.
oh, they're
I would eat like
beautiful.
a box of graham crackers each day, and then it got to the point where my mom had to stop buying them because I kept wasting money from eating so much graham
Graham
crackers.
Well, have you ever
Well,
had
that's how
graham
I am
crackers
with
with
Pockies.
peanut butter?
No,
No?
but I probably have 8 inch and a graham cracker at the same time.
Man, this has become like the food podcast, man. Listen,
Oh my god.
listen. Let me give you a little eye opener. So what you do, you get a sheet of graham cracker. You know, like the sheet of graham cracker, and you know how easy it is to just break it in half, right? It got like those bumps in the middle. So you break a graham cracker in half. You get some crunchy peanut butter. Because if you use creamy peanut butter with what I'm going to show you how to do, it'll just smush together and it's a mess. So you want some crunchy peanut butter to keep the structure of this masterpiece you're going to make. Then what you do, if you're feeling really spicy, you grab some honey and you put a little bit of honey onto the crunchy peanut butter you put on the graham. Or if you don't want that extra bonus sweetness, which I highly suggest you do because it's amazing, you put the other half of the graham cracker on top, so you got like a sandwich. And then you have to drink it with like a glass of milk or water, because if not, it's just like too much peanut butter. But you can never have too much peanut butter. But yeah, you get this, you just have this delicious dessert, and you got your milk with it, and it's perfect. You should try it. It's called a peanut butter snack. I'm surprised, knowing my dad, you don't know what a peanut butter snack is? Oh man, legendary. I'm surprised your dad doesn't know what a peanut butter snack is.
Yeah.
You guys are weird. So good.
Yes. We are
The
weird.
gates.
Sorry, I got off on a tangent about good food. I'll let you guys take the spotlight now.
Yeah. We keep on going off on like different subjects with these podcasts.
This is perfect. I'd rather do this than what we did last week, which was just last
Yeah.
week was a disaster. Never again.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, no.
Never again. That was so
the anime pickup
Guests
line.
can't go into someone's room.
Yeah. Guest, why are you having the guest in your house? That's fun. Why are you going off like, hey guys, here's some anime pickup lines, and the whole freaking episode you're like, hey, are you a fire hydrant? Because you're freaking wet. Okay, I'm going to stop there. But anyway.
You are fire
Like,
alarm because you're loud and annoying.
Oh my god.
Yada yada does it. Oh my god.
That was an experience that we learned from.
Yeah, never again. We're actually gonna have themes that actually work until halfway into the episode when we forget about the theme, and then here we are talking about food and then how bad last episode was. And also, when we do have a guest, let's try not to have them inside the same room.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
And we should probably get like a guest that is familiar with the topic that we're talking about.
Yeah, that's another good one. So I'm trying to get my buddy. He is like an ecchi fanatic, okay? He knows all these different ecchi animes, and he's like a god when it comes to like finding an anime, okay? Well, he never answers his friggin' text or anything, or DMs or anything, which sucks. But he might. He doesn't answer anything, and when I mean anything, I mean anything. I've called him, I've FaceTimed him, I've DM'd him, I've messaged him, I've texted him. I've done everything. I've even emailed him, no joke. He just doesn't answer. I'm like, bruh, what do I have to do?
Send a letter.
Oh,
Send
yeah.
a letter.
Yeah, I don't know his address, though. I got to look it up. I'll find him. I'll find you, Peter. You know who I'm talking about. Okay. But, yeah, I think he would be, like, a good fit. Because when he starts talking about an anime, he won't shut up. And it's so much fun. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I met him, I'm like, it was in school, okay? He's in the back of Spanish class. And this is right before Spanish class starts, okay? And he's watching a Darwin's game, which was this crappy. This thing was garbage. I hated the show. I mean, I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it. It was actually not bad. But it was kind of a bad anime. It was very bland, not very good at all. But enjoyable. Oh, God. That's awful taste. But anyway, so he's watching this in class, which I'm like, hold up, what? First off, it's not exactly like a totally school-friendly anime. Because, I mean, especially like the first episode, and he was watching the first episode of it. And, like, literally the end of the episode, they just, like, strip naked, and it's so funny. Because it's so bad. Like, why does it happen? No, there's no point. There's no point to the story or at all of anything. It's just, yeah, they're naked now. But anyway, he's watching this in class. I'm like, you're an anime fan? And he's like, yeah, I'm an anime fan. I'm like, did we just become best friends? And he's like, yeah, I think we just became best friends. And now we talk about anime whenever he actually answers his phone. He's like, yeah, you want to talk about anime titties? Okay, 2 hours later. Shit, that was a good conversation. But yeah.
Talk about Angry Birds.
That would be another great topic for an episode in the future. Would we
Angry
get like
Birds?
no, something else. Would we get like a guest? Okay, probably a guest that I would invite, but we just do the culture. Okay, like take weebs as a culture. Okay, what is a few of the most heated arguments someone could get into when they're a weeb? Right? There's a few, right?
Best girl.
Yeah, you got the obvious best girl and waifu wars and stuff. We got which, like, is this anime a modern
Good or bad?
classic or something like that, you know? And then you got the truly
Should
tasteful.
you watch it?
What type of opie man are you? And that would be a great episode, I think. You know, I know a lot of people that would be very, very happy to have just a whole hour-long episode just talking about their favorite anime plot.
You want to know
Yeah.
what, like,
You're welcome, guys.
like, the thing that, like, I kind of, like, hate the most about anyone that's, like, just, I don't know, but, like, I hate it when people compare themselves to a different, like, anime characters. Like, for example, I
I'm
know this
so much
person.
like Deku because
Oh
I
my
used to
God.
cry all the
Oh my
time,
God.
and now I'm so strong, and I learned all from him, and I love Deku so
Okay.
much. And did you know
No,
Bakugo
but there's,
dies?
Wow. Really?
No, but literally, there's this
No,
girl that
no,
says
that
that
was a
she's
joke.
Bakugo,
I already know
and that's
that.
literally the only and My Hero is the only anime that she's watched, and she's like, "Oh my god, I'm a weeb. I know everything about anime."
If
Like,
if
no, you
someone
don't.
okay, no joke, if like one of my friends came up to me, all right, and they go like, "Hey Colin, I think I'm finally a weeb now." I'd be like, "Why is that?" And they said, "I started watching My Hero Academia." I would slap them right there. I'd be like, "Shut up! You're not a
Oh my
weeb. My Hero Academia, get out of here! Get out, freaking
We need to
normie!"
watch some
Like-
classics like Sailor Moon and get into some random stuff like Fancy Lala.
Come back and talk to me when you watch
Kaleidostar.
Konosuba.
You need to at least finish 10 animes to like at least like slightly call yourself
you
a weeb.
will be, if you watch 10 animes, you will be what is known as a weeblet, okay? You are a budding weeb, okay? I say once you pass the like 30-ish, 35-ish mark, you can you can call yourself a weeb, okay? And if you've watched 100, holy crap, you're not only a weeb, you're just you're a god by then, okay? Right now, I'm pushing at 60. I've watched 58 total anime, and
I think
yeah.
I've watched like maybe 40, maybe not 40. I don't know, but like maybe
I just
30 or
rewatched a
something.
bunch of stuff I like.
well, I've rewatched Konosuba like a bunch. I've rewatched ReZero like 12 times. I've rewatched season 1 of One Punch Man at least 8 times, like no joke. That was the first anime that I ever watched, like true like actual anime, and I'm so glad I started with One Punch Man, even though it's not one of those like real good starting animes, you know, because most people start off of like One Piece or Naruto, like one of the big 3, like Bleach, or even My Hero Academia or stuff like that, okay? Rarely do you see people just like starting out of nowhere, but
like I started off at like Sailor Moon, I think it was. Then
Yeah, I started at like Sailor Moon, Tokyo Ghoul, and My Hero Academia. Then I got like
the second one is
Anohana.
Tokyo Ghoul. That must be interesting for your little weeblet.
Oh my gosh, my friend was like, "Oh, watch Tokyo Ghoul," but I was like, "What are you saying?" Like every time she said an anime name, I was just like zoning out, and I thought it was complete gibberish. I was like, "Oh, what?"
Just because they're Japanese, it's like does
No,
not compute in my English brain.
no, seriously.
Yeah,
Like,
like
I would randomly say, "Hey, I'm watching this," and she's like, "That's what I told you to watch a week ago." I'm like, "Oh,
Oh yeah. Well, I remember. So when I watched One Punch Man for the first time, okay, I was like, what is this? Okay, this was before I really knew like what anime was, you know? So I'm like, what is this? This is awesome. Is there more stuff like this? I love how like the art is and but it's in Japanese, but like the subtitles and like this is cool. Here comes my weeb friend. She's like, Colin, you've watched One Punch Man and you seem to love it and you're asking me like where's more? I said, yeah, she gives me this huge list. I wonder if I can find it. Hold up. I still got this list somewhere. You guys talk, I'll find this thing. This is
you
hilarious.
see like whenever I started off as a weeb, like in my grade, there's barely anyone that's weeb. There was this one girl who I was friends with who watched Naruto, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I watch Naruto. I watch a lot of anime." And then whenever I asked her like, "What are some good animes to watch?" she was like, "Yeah, just watch Naruto." And so I did, and it was really good. And then I went back to her, and she's like, and I asked her again if there was any other animes that she liked, and she was like, "Oh, I don't watch any other animes." And I'm like, "What? What?" So yeah, but she was pretty cool.
I have 3 people arguing over me about who started me start watching anime. I got my neighbor, I got my best friend, and then my other friend. I'm over here like,
I think
I'm gonna stay out
I
of
found the
this.
list by the way. I found the note that she sent me saying all the anime.
okay, here wait, what types of animes
Okay.
are on there?
So there's not many. It's not as long as I
Okay.
remember it to be. But it says also, if you like One Punch Man, I think you'd enjoy Mob Psycho 100, which one of the best shows I've ever watched in the history of anime. Okay, if you haven't watched Mob Psycho 100, you're missing out. Okay, it's like perfect in every way, and there's even a scene in season 2 that it's just you're gonna cry during it. Okay, it's just so sweet, and oh my god, Reagan is just like he's just a good dude. Okay, Dragon Ball, which I haven't watched. I'm not a fan of Dragon Ball. It's just eh. But then here's the best part. She says, and My Hero Academia. And then there's a note, there's like an arrow that says, kind of, but not really, because it's kind of garbage. And I'm like, okay, that now thinking about that, this was like when I think season 2 was just kicking off, you know? And when she wrote this, it, like season 2 wasn't even like done, okay? And season 1, I gotta say, season 1 of My Hero Academia isn't really the best anime ever. It's kind of like, I'll watch it. Season 2 though, season 2 is good, but then after that, it's kind of like, again. Like I'm always watching My Hero Academia like when the new episodes come on, and I'm like, hey, My Hero Academia, I'll watch. After the episode, oh, that was cool. That was cool.
My Toad.
But then they do the only good character
Toad
in the whole
baby
show,
is
Mirio, and they
dying.
kill him. Well, almost kill him. They mess him up, and then Mirio's useless now. I'm so sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last part of My Hero that I watched was once they finished stuff, which it was amazing. It was like I like to see like Area or whatever her name.
Yeah, Eddie.
Oh, she was cute.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
so cute with the little horn and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, must protect. Must protect.
Yeah, and then like the thing that I hate about My Hero is like some of their ships are like
It's like
The whole
hated
community is
word.
so toxic, though. It's
I know.
like any of like so at my high school, like there's this whole group of people they're just like insane about My Hero Academia, and they think it's like this wonderful masterpiece defining anime of our time. And I'm like,
No.
what? And all you hear about them is like, oh my gosh, you didn't ship Bakugo with Tsu? Oh my god, I'm out of here. You're the scum of society. And what? How could you do this? How could you say that like freaking Deku is a baby? Nuh-uh. He is this beautiful specimen, and he should be protected because he is just this amazing character, perfect character in every way. And I'm over here like, guys, have you watched Mob Psycho 100? Have you watched ReZero? Have you watched like literally any of these like 50 anime that were like super good and better than it? But you know, whatever.
Wait.
So funny. They get pissed when you disagree with them too. It's like, yeah, I watched My Hero Academia. They'll be like, oh, really? What you think? And you say like, oh, it wasn't that good actually. They get pissed.
Okay.
They get pissed. It's so funny.
Yeah.
And, oh man,
Yeah.
so funny. So
Like, okay, so like at our school this year, we were able to wear like Halloween costumes to school or whatever.
ooh.
And I saw like at least 10 people dressed up as My Hero Academia characters. And I'm like, that's probably like the only like show that you've watched. And now, and like all of them are complaining, oh, we gotta wait till like 2021 for the next season to come out.
Bro,
And I'm
I've been
like,
waiting
well,
years for ReZero to get a season 2, so shut the hell
no,
up.
you know, okay, so like Orin High School Host Club has not gotten a new season. Like, and they said that they might actually get a new season for that in like 2026 or something. I forgot what it was.
2026? What the hell? No, I'd give up
I
by
don't
that.
know.
But I mean, yeah, look at ReZero. What was it, like 6 years? They made season 1, and I discovered ReZero a few years ago, and the first time I watched it, honestly, like really, the first time I watched it, I was kind of bored. Like this was before I was like a huge weeb too. This is, I think it was like my 4th or 5th anime I started watching, you know? So I'm like, I don't like this. But then I revisited it after I watched, what was it? It was Konosuba. After I watched Konosuba, I rewatched ReZero for my first rewatch. So that was like a year or two after like watching it the first time. And I was like, what? Why did I think it was so bad? Oh my gosh, it's just, what? And yeah, I would say it's definitely not an anime that you should say like, you're new to anime? Yeah, here, watch ReZero. No, don't. You won't get the same experience. But man, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, and also Rem's a simp. Everybody who thinks Rem's best girl is bad. They don't know anything. They got trash taste. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I'm watching this okay, so
Dies
I'm
in
watching this
background.
show. No, I'm watching this show on Netflix called Avatar, and it's a Nickelodeon show. And like it's I mean like
Avatar.
it kind of reminds me of anime, even though
Well,
I know it's not really
looks
anime,
like anime,
but it does.
and like there's so
Yeah,
many.
and
There's
then
such a big debate. Like, is it anime? Is it not anime? What makes it an anime or not? And I'm just sitting over here like, Ruby is an anime. Don't. Yeah, just leave it alone. Okay. Even though that's the unpopular opinion, Ruby being an anime, but yeah, Avatar.
but
Like I would say Avatar is more of an anime than Ruby, but yeah, like I have no position because I say Ruby's an anime. It's so funny.
it gives me the vibe of anime, so like it kind of is. I mean, Avatar is like not the best, but also like kind of good. Like I don't know.
Yeah. What I think like the whole anime community should do, you know, like yeah, if you say like there's people that say, well, if you say that like Avatar is an anime, then like Rick and Morty is an anime too, right? And like
No.
The Simpsons is now an anime. Well, it's like Yeah, but also no, just because it's animated. What's making an anime is the art style, I feel. And then people are like, well, there's
Yeah, and
anime with
like
different
the art
art
style and
styles.
the feeling.
Yeah. And then people are like, well, there's different art styles. There's like cartoony looking things, and they're called anime. And then you gotta like think of the context too. So like what I'm saying is like Avatar, it looks like an anime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I would say
Mhm.
it's an anime because it looks like an anime and it feels like an anime. It has
Yeah,
like
like
that
I get that
Naruto kind of
feeling.
feeling like, oh my
Uh-huh.
gosh, big open world. You got like some magic going on, but really it's not magic. It's really like elemental power and it's like all this deep lore and it's pretty fleshed out and all that stuff. And like mainly the art style. And yeah. But then the thing about like my like hate, like I love Ruby, okay? Ruby is a great show. The fandom is awful. I hate the fandom. They're just awful people most of the time. But the show is just really good until like the last few seasons when like the fandom kind of took over and then you can notice. But anyway, people say that's not an anime, but yet there's full CG like anime that's anime. And it's like just because it's American, like I don't get it. Because like there's now like in this season of anime, there is this anime called Tower of God. Okay, Tower of Simp actually, but anyway, Tower of God, and its source material is a Korean webtoon. All right, so its source material isn't even
Okay, yeah.
Japanese. It's not even a manga. It's a webtoon, which is a completely
Yeah.
different thing, made differently and everything. Looks different too. And also, if you look at the art of it, it's like it's not traditional to anime at all. It's a much different and not as smooth as a lot more anime go, you know? And so because it looks a lot different from most anime, it's not even coming from like Japanese source material, but it's in Japanese. Like and they say that's an anime. And I agree that is an anime.
Yeah,
But
but
then
like
it's like what? So if if a show is like in Japanese and isn't an anime, and then is if you go by that argument, can't you say like, well, Avatar has Japanese dub, doesn't it? And so does Ruby. Ruby has that Japanese dub too. So it's like, well,
but like the thing is for like like for me to determine it, I've said this like a few times, but it's like, does it give you like the feeling or aura like of like an anime? So like, does it?
I got
did you say a single word, Emma? Just you're like, I got it.
I'm not sure. I'm looking at these German subtitles of Mario right now.
You're weird. Well, we did
Why?
hit the hour mark, so Brooke, if you want to finish up, you can finish up.
I don't really know what to end off on.
Well, you were
like,
talking about like the aura
Like-
and the feeling of anime.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
like,
this
if it
what the
feels like you're watching an anime, then yeah, sure, you can call it an anime. But if it feels like you're just watching like an animation or anything, then like, not really, because like anime
SpongeBob's
has
my
a
favorite
certain
anime.
vibe.
Oh my god!
No, Shrek is my favorite anime.
Shreku.
Yeah,
Now I gotta go watch Shrek 2.
But we got all
Yeah.
3 Shreks. I don't know where they are.
There's more than 3 Shreks.
Really? Oh, is there 4?
I don't know. I think there's 4 or 5. I don't know. Anyway, that's for another episode.
yeah.
So if you want to sign us out, Brooke, that'll be great.
Yeah.
What do you want to? You can start the sign out.
Yeah, but
Or not.
Oh,
Like the closing
Just-
statement, I mean, but you know, whatever.
just be nice.
follow your dreams.
Yeah.
If you think it's an anime,
Yeah.
it's an anime to you, and that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Put it
it
on
just
your
really
list.
depends on what you think.
Yeah,
It
and
really
then
depends on
flex
what
your
you
opinion.
Just don't be a jerk about it. Like, don't be doing
Be,
like
Don't
be
be
like
toxic.
me. Be like me. My opinion is the right opinion. If you disagree, you're just
Yeah.
wrong, and you just accept that.
What? You said Ritsu is the best.
Well, that's true.
Maybe to you. I think Mio is best girl.
Ritsu is so much better.
uh,
Hmm.
You
I
could
mean,
just be
at
wrong.
first
It's
I was
okay.
like, okay, yeah, Ritsu, okay, and then I was like, Mio.
It's like
Okay.
Mio's kind of sleeper right now. Just look at this.
Wait. Oh.
I see how it is. But we'll see if this stands true by the time I finish K-On! But I think so.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch some K-On!
But none of the K-On! Girls even come close to the Princess of Raftalia, okay? That's how I'm ending the podcast. None of them come
Okay.
close to her, just saying.
Oh.
Yeah. Alrighty, that's my piece. You got one last thing to say before we close out for the night?
Yeah, watch K-On!
Wow.
And eat ramen.
Get some Takis, grab some ramen, grab your favorite
Sit
waifu
down.
body pillow and anime hoodie,
Watch
turn on some
some
K-On! And just
K-On!
enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Oh my god. Well, that's it for today's episode of No Weebs No Life. We're bringing it to you guys a day early because our schedules suck this week, so we wouldn't be able to record tomorrow or stream tomorrow. So we're doing it today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we were supposed to talk about K-On! And we did. And then it got into the beautiful monster we
Random.
created today. And
Yeah,
this
random
is,
stuff.
hey, at least it's better than last week, and I think we'll stick
Yeah.
with this format. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next week. Yeah, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye.